Hi, friends. So this lesson is a performance assignment, which means it's the same as a quiz. And so basically, instead of having a quiz on our 4 types of bias, you are just going to real quick evaluate some real studies and determine what the people did wrong. So your scenario is that you're hired as an assistant for an academic research journal. This is where people publish their studies. And the purpose of the journals is to release articles while also making sure the research is reliable. So one of your first things on your first day, your boss hands you 3 abstracts from submitted papers. That's like a short version of the paper. And asks you to write to each of the authors detailing what is wrong with their sampling and surveying methods. She mentions to you that the email should be detailed enough that the author will understand what they did wrong and how it could affect their results, as well as how they can fix this for next time. Unfortunately, she leaves before telling you what is wrong. But you took this class, so you know you can figure out which of the biases is happening here. So on the following slides, you're going to click a link to read the abstract and determine what is wrong with each study. I pulled these from a database. These are actual rejected studies from the year 2018. So people actually did this, made these mistakes. So on each slide, there's a template email. So you're going to fill in the blanks to draft the email to the authors. So here you're going to do a quick review of what the different biases are. Well, we said that undercoverage bias is when a group of people in your population doesn't have the opportunity to participate. Population doesn't have the opportunity to participate. So remember when the mayor was calling only home phones? Well, I'm not super old and I don't have a home phone. So a lot of young people wouldn't have a chance to respond. The next one we learned about was non-response bias. And this one also had people not responding because they just didn't want to. So this is when a group of people chooses not to respond. Placebo effect is a big deal in medical research because if your brain knows what to expect, it will make that happen. So this is when your brain causes an effect because it knows what to expect. And Google thought it was being real smart, but when it's a noun, it's an E. Last one that we talked about was response bias. So this is another one where we get data, but it's bad. So this is when your brain, changes your answer. So causes you to say something different because you feel some pressure. So this is like when the teacher sits down in front of you and looks you in the eye and says, "You like my class, right? You love this class." And you're like, "Okay, crazy, sure, I love it. Please back off." So those are our 4 types of bias. And these are the things that you're going to be filling out. So every slide has a template email for you to fill in. It's going to tell you we're rejecting your study because it's subject to, and then you tell them which bias goes here. This is when, well, then you tell them what that bias is. This can affect your results because, okay, so tell them what happened in their study. So this middle blank should be specific to their study. And then tell them how they can fix it. So you can improve your study by, and then let them know. Respectfully, you can fill in your name there. So to read the study that was rejected, you're going to click the link and it will open up this page. If you are a person that likes to hear things read to you, you can click the immersive reader button and it will read it to you.
U4L5 study number 1. Note, you can use the...
So that's an option there for you if you're not a big fan of reading long paragraphs. I believe it can also read to you in other languages if that's something that you're interested in. So once you listen to the study or read the study, I've got some hints for you down here to help you make a decision. So then once you make a decision which of the 4 biases it was, you're going to go back and you're going to start filling it in. So good luck. Let me know if you have any questions, but I think you're going to do awesome.